Your bought that way so san one need to send your was and a Valentine's Day and a da or dready or quansron coso editre yenia. Ya dofonum one any be a mobrowa for Yeda or dready editre or quansron coso. It's Abusias and the 14th of February, Ababetoa, may we show glorious happy Valentine's Day. Inipa bebre na kasa ede afa Val's Day ehon ebi msa ya bosonsom ebi se kire adwama mosam ebi se kire cheseniema bebre na meme biamzi wana meti haidie so far as eye da ye danedi eda odredi ede che ya dofonom nempo at the time Jake obechibi lamte utanka watiase no ode chocolate ebe sha na emu no behwiri so chocolate mu se kwia eti ebe yusu sa den ne dia promote chocolate wate a day eye da sonko a ye de promote Ghana made chocolate na Ghana made chocolate ye omo ahodo ba kwa minim chocolate papa milk chocolate ya a free cocoa processing company limited for eti nana ejeni mbuate nana CPC nana Royal ewie ye mo ho ma happy Val's Day what is here it is an wanya hwe ama obi no eya chene chocolate why me say wanya hwe ama obi no chene chocolate chocolate ye won kete bi pa wo ho obekura to ayi choco limo se den dey to bi mano chokomilo chokomilo ne fa che enya ne kase ana ne keto a aye na emom no odo ne akoma pa ne adwempa wunya ye se wo de e che nipa na de no eno nko asom bododo wai and na me imagine sanka me collars nyina me ba be che mo chocolate dan so free mama bibia betiesim what is here bibia tiesim nti amadwene na sesa enye nyame de nyame ya adom next year on the 14th of February metiefo ne me collars me che mo ade dodo eno ne ye friend peke nkran because so free ya na woto aso aba abeje sa de akroma de hwe Zafe na sabre wodi wafide na to American farmer say me 19 na wutie wo need 100.9 FM production crew Jordan Adoma Jerry Osaje my free man na ya osafo wadaro ma na wie wo bomi chidom na me di dwumadie yi abremo me wo fa adaka bre from Paul Mansu Ozio mama mudo no so tenchen ho baby ofa baby a wo bia wie me mo ha emma happy Val's Day eneya odo edai die mesro da odo edi kire obi a enye obi a wo ma ne bi ono so benya bia ma wo da bi yenye ne sa because Bible kra kan ese moye wo mo a eye mo papa nso papa na ne de no manya afiri mo ye ne awo ye no papa wo de bone kra besa twia wo so ka what is here enti enhwe nipa no se wo ye wadanfo na wo busuani ana bi obi onam abon che se wonya hia na o de sere kire no na se chocolate kita wa now the man no wish no happy Val's Day ubehu odewu bi a e ba be se na komam
100.9.
Some are somewhat younger than me. But these are all people who have worked. They have worked very hard. They could have left the country when others were going. They stayed. They worked for the nation. And we've had our ups and downs and everything. But bit by bit, a lot of us are from the generation where you were always encouraged to save for tomorrow and all that. Sometimes we've been through times when all your savings become nonsense because of some government policy. Then over the years, bit by bit, people have become more confident in the economy, in investment and all that. And quite a number of people here today, when they retired last year, last 2 years, they put everything into government bonds. And now all of a sudden, it's a contract, isn't it? And you virtually want to, at gunpoint, force them to agree with you that the repayment or the yield of their investment should be as you dictate. Now all of a sudden, it's a
The best station in
of this age group, my age group. Some are a bit older than me, some are somewhat younger than me. But these are all people who have worked. They have worked very hard. They could have left the country when others were going. They stayed. They worked for the nation. And we've had our ups and downs and everything. But bit by bit, a lot of us are from the generation where you were always encouraged to save for tomorrow and all that. Sometimes we've been through times when all your savings become nonsense because of some government policy. Then over the years, bit by bit, people have become more confident in the economy, in investment and all that. And quite a number of people here today, when they retired last year, last 2 years, they put everything into government bonds. And now all of a sudden, it's a contract, isn't it? And you virtually want to, at gunpoint, force them to agree with you that the repayment or the yield of their investment should be as you dictate. Now all of a sudden, it's a
projects and capital projects across Ghana there. Equally as well,
He should go and win a dental seat and stop saying things he doesn't know. Or me senior colleague. Make I said the year youth organizer, not but training.
Okay.
Okay, why you know who's the talking point. Solid guy. But
NPP ni ba mapabia on sabeka video ya behwe no se party ne da wakoma so ampa na you be a was standing for truth let's stress it bit you do waso be fem no me bie ne kwebia hinta so akyew na matwe wadwene se bibi so se enye wona party no ba abonten be keka wani nchi na me so mpa se we true patriots no sa na tie ebi ni mo ho a so ono nko a benya bibia dia me na party na nim begu ase a owini emfa no ho sa afọ ne ba ko ene anodom pra wo kase ti se na wote se anodom pre de ne nsa kye ya abo abiansamu aso etwa ne mpo ase nye bi heni he should go and win the Adenta seat.
Asumdwe hini, wanani asumdwe hini, asumdwe hini, wanani asumdwe hini. Jesus Christ, wanani yana asumdwe hini, only Jesus. And you dare insult my Jesus Christ? Now we, 2020, they had no evidence, but the same as you look at them, so mkoshitai, mweka kakabensem. Now they Okama United said they had no evidence and they just went and wasted everybody's time at the Supreme Court. It's the parents. What this young man is saying, said National Secretary, I said, who says it's not true. And so until the party comes to distance itself from what the young man said, I believe what he has said, but I also believe in the capacity of the Ghana Police Service to deal drastically with him. And you see, and he also mentioned the former president in it, John Mahama. The Mahama ni epe to me amano. Akwendi aso mbepe to me, edi ama John Mahama no. Omebe pasa to me no. Is that why no so? Former President Mahama, are you behind this? Is this what you want to do to get political power just for 4 years? So, Pius, these are the issues. Unacceptable, it's condemnable. Enye NDC ni NDC president must di anima Ghana for esandi to me my from opposition the sack one when you first there well well he said nimpedi for na aka and not me atamos edi anima opposition and na me manage communication all is that kind of them who born dog only why say who your NDC ni na be cast same way on can me bar out and condemn me watch it and ka flag bearer and ka bar out condemn me watch it is a former president who still pay to me and away now the beba me say nyankopon on pe asisienti ube den so your hini so your so for penny so your former president, so your current president, say ene sebe uton ice water uton kusia obia one vote vote by force baby obia penu and obe vote yako ni also on vote so abai ntino and the vote is secret or ballot box ma the obey no ba bonti and so obedi ni ho so what are we doing? You want power, no problem, craft messages, go to Ghanaians ya ye bi pen ya nye ni ye ye nim say ya nye ni ye ya pamocho mo fan chen ye ba weni ye besa ye bi Pius, is it difficult to do ma nye ni ye because them you dwanfun me fan chen but also there be no their own patch but dolly obesa ba enti koku nipa ni ehwe mo jangu well police ni soldier for e wo ho etwen ye nyina
organizer no between. He should go and win a dental seat and stop saying things he doesn't know. Well, me senior colleague. Make I say the youth organizer no between.
Okay.
Okay, why you know hosting talking points. Solid guy.
NPP ni ba mapabia on sabeka video ya behwe no. Se party ne da wa.
In my own view, we cannot, as Africans, keep on lamenting, because the problem with us Africans also is that we are prisoners of sorrows and lamentation. So we say, oh, God, let's not allow God to enter into these things which we can do ourselves. God is very busy with very serious.
There is some 2% marginal difference. They determine winner.
Okay.
2%, maximum 3%. Those who are NDC will be NDC. NDC. Those who are MPP are MPP. Sure. There is a 3% difference. My analysis, that 3%, it is Dr. Bromio can attract that 3%. Again, NDC from strength, for instance, their strength is in the northern region, water region, and the Zongos.
Sure.
It is Obiabe holding on with his support. Why in the arrow figure where a party to say Obitimia penetrating the Zongos? Who?
Are you living out the entirety of Ashanti region? NPP crosses 70% automatic.
Yes. Ashantis will always identify with the NPP.
No matter the candidate.
Oh, yes. No, if you said that is, no matter the candidate, go and check the popularity of Dr. Baumia in Ashanti region.
The Ashantis will always side with NPP no matter the candidate who come on board.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But I'm presenting an ideal candidate who can get the votes.
And that's Dr. Baumia.
Yes. Means so,
after 8 years being a vice president.
You see, I have people make all sorts of deductions.
Okay.
Sometimes we respect out of ignorance. Me no be a cassette here. You are YB.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boabiansa.
Former Adenta MP.
Yes.
Okay.
In a young Pia or Toto.
Yeah.
I just have an answer for him.
Okay.
A very simple one. Also, Dr. Baumia running down the economy. This is my answer to him. He should go and check the cabinet architecture of our government. It is Yura Alanche Martin is the chair of the Economic Management Committee of cabinet. Yes. I'll say you on side. You can challenge me.
Because of the position of the then trade minister.
Yes. No, apart from that, also because of his experience.
Okay.
He is the Economic Management Committee of Cabinet before he resigned.
Wow.
It's area why be. They say you struggle in parliament with numbers in terms of seats.
Yeah.
Uncle could win a dental seat in Brain. He should go and win a dental seat and stop saying things he doesn't know. Share or man winning, or be a winning election, there is some 2% marginal difference in determining winner.
Okay.
2%, maximum 3%. Those who are NDC will be NDC. You can be NDC. Those who are MPP are MPP. Sure. There is a 3% difference. Me, my analysis, that 3% it is Dr. Bromio can attract that 3%. Again, NDC for almost strength for him. Their strength is in the northern region, water region, and the Zongos.
Sure.
It is Obiabe holding on with his support. Why in the arrow figure where a party to see Obitimia penetrating the Zongos? Who?
Are you leaving out the entirety of Ashanti region? Yeah, NPP crosses 70% automatic.
Yes. Ashantis will always identify with the NPP.
No matter the candidate.
Oh, yes. No, if you said that no matter the candidate, go and check the popularity of Dr. Baumia in Ashanti region.
The Ashantis will always side with NPP no matter the candidate who come on board.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But I'm presenting an ideal candidate who can get the votes.
And that's Dr. Baumia.
Yes. Means so,
after 8 years being a vice president.
You see, I heard people make all sorts of deductions.
Okay.
Sometimes we respect out of ignorance. Me no be a cassette. You are YB.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boabiansa.
Former Adenta MP.
Yes.
Okay.
In a young Pia or Toto.
Yeah.
I just have an answer for him.
Okay.
A very simple one. Also, Dr. Baumia running down the economy. This is my answer to him. He should go and check the cabinet architecture of our government. It is Yura Alanche Martin is the chair of the Economic Management Committee of cabinet. Yes. I'll say you on side. You can challenge me.
Because of the position of the then trade minister.
Yes. No, apart from that, also because of his experience.
Okay.
He is the Economic Management Committee of Cabinet before he resigned.
Wow.
It's here why be. They say you struggle in parliament with numbers in terms of seats.
Yeah.
Uncle could win a dental seat in Brain. He should go and win a dental seat and stop saying things he doesn't know.
former Chief Justice Sophia Akufu. Ya wode no hokobo bondholders. Emomoko ye picketing ewo finance ministry no. Oh, what's here in the no. What's my men or bros had no quay so cry. I am passing my men a broso. And I say, one more young cocranem, why do more efforts are quaint so what 10 come out one more. It is no so woman in a quack swabum. And I want no sort of bond nibbin, I said, baby, as one can say why you were bonnet. One Casana Muso, and never who's not don't pay any so good. It's a woman send up by ya appointing her as a Chief Justice, the dear Nansus, and you may be Koyena at Tetin Abraba, as well Casam. 81 ka say ya na maame ne kwa okwa no wa nisen kwa na ye bedi ho nkomo na gbe wa let ye na say dum so esan beba ana say e say the abandon na esi from na e car ECG ni nedcofo wo mo de gridco 2.7 billion Ghana cedis aban betua sa kai ana say wo be yi bia firi ho na wo mo ho ahan won kakra die besa ko dum so mu anasa nkane an se de eso hire ye maye no saa ne betene mu na mia kasa me papa honorable Buachi Ejako former energy minister as say wo ba be preso betu frank adiama NPP amayoko no wo fa ba bia wo bia me ma happy vows day wono so akasa pa no chese Ghana ho kire a chese say wo tare ana wa wusi ana bu tikasem ne adwadie enkoyie niema tete apansam kra eno ade hwe we kra de we huru ye mbradwaye we afi na mmiri mu odin no ankasa ebeba ye papa bo acheji akonsam a woka eno no ensam ne de obi na kan na so ase pempem ho ensam wo ho papa and some of the pempem hopper na abusuafo ye kwa homa so na yakodi nkomo kitwe bi ye ba na fe ye ba behwe nsem kaye no emu na yaka ho asem lawyer Nana Obribwahe lawyer ewie ye mo ha o
so na pempem ho
nsam no lawyer happy Valentine's Day
so
and then ka wo studio ha nka me was special chocolate bi anka me de be ma wo
na ja bi so makura
me yase wo ni studio ha
ja ba me be come mampushi asem no na studio me ba mo be ma me 2 hours
sa ene na wo be to time nana wo be to time
o me coffee mampushi minister na to time
yo
mampushi na loringo ne
yo
boko ne gambaga ne wale no
yate yero ho bo adwuma na we de awie yi boko
na bo adwuma papa
yo yero ho bo adwuma pension fo a yesi wo mo pension fund aban edinense kokana o de akwa domestic debt exchange program no emu wo ma twe da awera sa ban yi wo mu mfiri mu aban hu wo mobo aban tie wo mu sufre finance ministry di enya asem ketwa be na wotwe mienu miensantam ni no so wo mo twe ho da awera ne so wo mo etwe ena no ye nkonkoto ye ni a ye maame former Chief Justice Sophia Akufu ono na etimu bie ya cheso ono so ani abre ensemo kan de na chese ono so esu ema emrewa ne enkokora yi a wo masomo mayi awie na wo makwa homegye mu ne kwan a ye de wo mo efa so ta na montu a ye maame etuye no wo sa ye kwampa ene wo fa so anase ye wo ye ne chia
oh I mean how do I say me na wana na ka say former Chief Justice akoye bibibia na ka say etia me na wana one former Chief Justice in terms of the professional or when you chairman in terms of Nimumani or Nimuma chairman in terms of Mfiem or when you chairman in terms of Abrabo or when you chairman na yajatum yena yajatum sakabi mame so men kabi we are the apostles of democracy. Yeah, the doyens of democracy. Tantin ba fe domufo can be. Na me so men can be. Chira wadwene. dankwan de tete ne buziam de tete ne dombo de tete ne siketa bam de tete ne bafa kotom de tete all the kabi na me so men kabi yan kira ya dwene democracy domo so issue aba ni aba na kanu ewom aba nde adene se ne sia ya dana na de ye nyina ya moa ne ya ntete bia de so ne ya njoso bia ya nhwe ya ebedi eko omo kasa 20 but me you for so can ba pensioners issue can that's so 20 that's pensioners no better me better have mfansan kan yesika mfansan kan sika mfansan kan kura sabe kasabe ma deto sabe kan yaso ye kan babe kan abanso kan nie bi egina ne abana kan ewom nie ba so be kire nso ewom ma wontimi nkan kire obi se fa wasam pakodo na sabe pikete ama sabe ti asiku ni beye one ye maame ye papa ye nuanom bebe wo ye bebe ti ma hwe ye awaja pade chede be ni mu da chief justice former chief justice nkwana mo hu amoka na wo ma ka ho pikete na ayo saying say ukura woni tema ama wo mo woni tema mabe fi abadi babrabo abadi banwuma chi abasua du na be ati asikruma na ezega se ayiye yanom aye hu se de ba bia duru no aye hu madam pikete ya ade achia ebia nanka yeso so panyini baako it could be the president, it could be the vice president, it could be the chief of staff, minister for communication, MPP leadership. Ya fra nsantro for share mu ya pamacho ne maamenum ye de ye ya siafem ba ma ya ferimpo dan so ya maamenum enye boapaye twi kasa kire se kasade e ma deto kasade e ma deto na payinfo sanka bibi se bosom na opeso na otana no ona kiro na chiwade ni ye be ye ba mfatuo ba mfa jan ba mfa sekan be kira ne ehabe kabi mamin kabi ye nyina ya di atum na sa di ko kire na ndini wi na fe ye ko twe na bo so ni to ya twe ba bo so na ya manfa ye kasa bi bibi ye mbe wani mu cheni o ba nyini cheni ye ba kwa ni mu cheni ma nye se ebia ne ebe ye no sabi ka frache benim nyansa ana banim ne yakoso ye nim ne yakoso beso benim ne yakoso ye nim ne yakoso beso benim ne yakoso atika sentie bi ntwe babo so we nye be usual MPP NDC blame game ni bi we di yakoso pa na chese
lawyer metwase ya woni ne ya wunua lawyer Gabi Asare Dako eka edefa ye maame Sofia Kufu ho no ne ya adwene ma menka no
awura men ko kabiasam na manya biasam men ko kabiasam na manya asam
unka kabiasam se Gabi o krom ha obi anim so lawyer ni e na sem we ya ba na ne wakwa akoka ni
enti ne wakoka no ane ne maame na ka no wa mutie no krogen a eye bibi sa mara men fama no ntum but be de wo hu se na ya maame no ya papa no ba ate atua ne ba akwa ya nyentum we Alex baba ya pese ya ka so na me amemfum so nti look, we cannot pretend say MPP be wiase bia but we can also pretend say MPP be bia no enye baby MPP for koye PDS baba sani chaye it means that PDS is sana ba de ban the hu say nyema bia nkoyi the ka say ya beto aba ya constitution ya be amend ne ya to aba yi NMC ade be cham ya to MPP for be the MPP for nyam from so when people take to the street to express their democratic rights and credentials, we don't vilify them. We don't insinuate. We don't cast insinuations. We don't insult them. More especially, more especially, Baba Tiasi Corona Peketano, Banyam Kurao, mfiemu benya nkora nwomasuamu benya nkora abrabomu benya nkora nti ma obi amu wo mabomfia ani se bu wo mabomfia. We should not create the impression that Niam people better, Niam people beya, a team paying for Benny Frichanian, Benny Momachanian, the Betty Mawoyan, the way Japadia Chanian, the picket, oh, that's a picket, a picket, a nipper. And your nipper. You buy Niama upping up. That could be called banging and so that Mum Shikara and crap, made the member of Babaha. What is Hassam? A yasafim? What is Hassam? A yasafim? Why near the usual MPP and DC for him? Now we are next meet and fair press conference. Now he a press conference. And yeah, Nubia. Where dear who? Where dear was so? And the Messer people for and say, look. They say, yeah, power pumping. Me a shouting. Now, most of our person not on natural what you did. What year? Or more near there, you know. Actually, said, we should go back to the drawing board. Oh, Panity Unia Honakuma. You should go back to the drawing board and then find a solution. Casada, I'm at that talk. Every now and then, Abatos is a bride. The jury says, I'm in Kwana, me and Pipinia. Maba, we are singing, Abeka be out to say, Babakoya and Babu Betobay, Menkoa, Miko Fiba, Menkoa, Finanu Fieda, Ama, me Casayam Penfui Casay. You have a banner, was a home, never a safa home, never Casaka. Some say. Yeah, mamma, no papa. The beard when I had penny. Near more canoe, near Banus so comes womb. Yes, some Bruni Rone. Mama young Shana Monteas, Yakatra. Na young Massa, young final. No other when you catch a Banus said. Who two monophone? Now who to a jam was so for. Abade. Most so near Moya, baby, sing. One yabio. One yabio. That a crown consumaso. Na moko sumuna so wonya no ma ne nka ho
ya me sawe unsa de ba kwa fa sa bond hu ne sese o mo kire se o ma improve offer no enti no gina wo so wo pa besan o mpenso so a obi anhya wo sa chenchena che a bra besan enti wo mu hu yenti a wo sempanyifo no ekọ tran efa finance ministry ho.
You see sabio opa besan opa mensa ebi on tiasia no copycatia. Also, so no, yamfa tabufu, ene bia enyano, anything I'm case. Nkabeko ye ni fieda wien. Nanka ne memene Pasieda, Jordan. The Baba were MPP Munua, they were MPP Munua, or occupy certain positions. I did that remember out. Adiba ye, Oya Memkoan, me oh. Esomo mpamacho munyanto basie mumenye aw me kambia ogilisa bigilisa pensioners no mko pekete no me gilisa obisa omu bia beka sa obribo ahen kwa na kan bibia ama yakoma atoye obribo I'm just an ordinary member of the party. I am an ordinary member of the party. I don't hold any position. The only thing you can describe is me na me yam pussy, me say me Dr. Baumiaba, and I am me na me de neba. And your party na top through mammy, and your banning na top through mammy. And your party na talk mammy, and your banning na talk mammy. Me and I'm simply Baumiaba. But Sabio, young Tanaho emanin say, young shet emanin say. Sentina some by ya, me de man want to show. Ajabro, ya mammy, your papa, Mama, yes, young tear woman, near bear cano. Mama yam fa ebia asembia enya dem fa nkohia be ye mame be ye papa be ye nanam mama enya agini se ya ye tin kan brofa kese a wese no yanko ani sabi ye woni nimde ye wonyamsa mame no no ko gina ho no former chief justice onya kwada mfie mo onya kwada ajapade mo onya kwada abrabo mo onya kwada onu mpo aye nim na ye ka yo na ba na be kika wono some of them ye retired lecturers but you match there ye nyina ba kire ya de da and when you find such a situation ye mfa kasade ye mfa krokro na ye mfa ntoboase ye be ka so munyawe be nyabe munyawe ya enyefe ye mu mane sa ye nkasa ntempen fosa
wo mo bisa biompo se wo mo epekete no wo mo haw ne sen esan sade na se de ba afoforo net ye no se ente sansa kra bebre na aba ewo mu a enti ne se wo pa wo do ho ba kohyem wo mpen so a wo betena nchen na mmom se wo kɔ pekete na wo kɔ tena afa baabi aye se bi a yentie usufre ne ya na se ade a eba no wo mpe.
Yeah, but you know, we've chosen to go the democratic way. Kabi mamin kabi. Every cry about the copy Kitlian. Every cry not directly or indirectly. Because you're involved. Or you're involved. But it's a Ghanaian. That is the mode of the express it. And the satisfaction about it should be. Ultimate in atem. Ultimate Cassentiano. Ultimate Pemna Kutia. Tiano. Tiano Yoka. Every cry upon your back and your faswa at the boy. And I'm catching a boss of a person not on a turn at you, dear. Yeah, power pumping near shoulder. Yeah, power pumping near shoulder. Yeah, yeah, to say back of man cabidia. Never beyond yet, then I say, you bet you. There be that will bet Tiasabia and nothing. Mamma could you talk black better than some Kata Mama or the two from one or Titia Socket. Mother, dear Saddam can, remember that. Fire gentleman, who could you talk black? Maybe Pawasam. Let me go home. Then you hear the 1 year. 1 year, who could you talk black? I can be expected about now, who could you talk black will come out a year than a four. I know before, Michelle me at me, yes, sir.
Then 1 year.
Kratana, Koto Kratana, but the man out of the two, and up then a boy and house and could hear from you.
I don't know, sir. I'm called to bet me the BBT.
Oh, yes. In the case, in the Supreme Court case of Espati Afoda, Taga JSC, I say reported in 2001, 2002 Supreme Court. Or see any process emanating from the court to be so respected. Espati Afoda, any process. You should respect the process coming from the court. You don't undertake any exercise to undermine the sanctity of the judiciary. So, and yet, but when you move in Panasama, you move in Buni. And can say, Oba Bontene, at the Chia, Ghana for Bonfambon and Chemianipa, a Buffon Shama Massa. Obia the Bana, what call you know what Tia so no why you na, why I never out to now on the patcho. Yeah, no, I am a moon, and yes, yeah, Mamuno, and yes. Oh, Mama Yamra, and was it. Yambre biambre no wase. Biambre no wase. Yensro, yemu painful, yensro painful. Yemu painful, yensro painful. Yemu ya yonkonom. Yene ya yonkonom aje bibia. Aje kama. This way forward na man beti makonani. Na no ha mi mubia, mi ntie bia, me mfo bia ho. Obia nye obia. Hey. Munje ni yo. Timbo antimu ateto ntoma. Timbo and Timua at the Tontoma. Ayo. Maybe Uncle no make us a trouble. The Benshani ye. I would do one namunya bewo.
And ya no cremum dear.
Nama
unya bewo. Not a lawyer, what's in here? A honorable Boache Jaco, former energy minister, no so dear Babatum.
Olame.
I well, ye say economic crisis, and I just say, the away and him, the away and him, who's Anna, who know.
Yeah, but you see, is entitled to his views.
Yeah.
Is entitled to views. Minko said piano. Yeah, Casamo, or no watch a couldn't Casam Bibri, or be a wire vice president Bank of New York. The Bank of New York, no, yearly turn out and a betcha Ghana ban budget. Bank of New York, yearly turn out. And to watch a couldn't personal no dinner New York or no. More or less a Ghana finance minister. And to watch a Jaconoma Benim Sikasem Benim Bibimu, all near Akayanim Nehua. Make of you boy. Memini, I bring a cratchit. Minkazania Boache Jacocaine, if your boy me did not. Baby, what can I say? Boache Jacon? What a Jacoca? Yankee, and I am umpire. Baby, be answering Uncle Pony. Uncle Pony Betty answer summer. More be an what you're imagining. Woman me, or per se, young man, quite no medi and pipianing. So we hold him in a very high position. nti ɔbɛsɛ sikasɛm no ayɛ hu a ɔno n'anim ɔhwɛ pɛtɛ takrem yɛde yɛ nimu saa na ɔno aka yɛn no ka sɛ onya nea ɔka no daabi bɛnea yɛka sɛ o mempa aba mobɛnyina pintin sɛbe anso nyankopɔn no yɛ nyankopɔn no bɛtumi asakyerɛ biribiara ama Ghana fa ne ntoma pa afira but you know it is an undeniable fact panyino akora o ansa sɛ president ka kyerɛ sɛ ayi sikasɛm a yɛkɔ mu no mmere bi aba yɛbɛfiri mmɛboa mampanyina nkasa
nokorɛ
ɛna mampanyina ka no boakyerɛ gya akɔkɔ kasa no ɛyɛ mfom so mampanyina kɔka sɛ sikasɛm no yɛbɛhwɛ na ne yɛbɛyɛ no yɛbɛfiri mampanyina de yɛbɛfiri baabi a yɛbɛfiri mu a na kyerɛ sɛ yɛwɔ tokuro bi mu aboakyerɛ gya akɔka ɔno nso waka bɔne ana ɔnka bɔne we should learn to be humble obedient respectful yenya isa da bia na MPP na NDC na MPP ni ka NDC ni da nya NDC yenya isa nneɛma na otom this country must move forward MPP abana ba wo ma ya de papa o de Akufo-Addo ene de se Kofo abana ka buma abana ba nyina ben kofa ba gyina fa baako na fa Akufo-Addo ne Kofo gyina fa baako dan to Akufo-Addo ne Kofo it's an undeniable fact. Why better tea? Why won't tea guy? So, I mean, it's an undeniable fact. And people fire there. In the midst of this financial problems in Nano, what more yard there? What more so yard there? Fire there. People being cast by never by idea, but ye dear the bill and a man who was there. Ye dear the bill and ye any pay dear. So we can improve upon Natima. Ye can sing an yes, she said. You free him for near Bepia. Because some nyama ya ba ya start ya na ka COVID in yin. Sha na no the tag no support ba ya COVID. What you say ye? Ikapa akodi di binu woni. Pepe. And when you have this kind of money na ye ntimonye na fe na ba bia e wono a. Na so chief former chief justice kopiketia. Na so no bi ka kasetia. O ma yen kasetia om. Let's respect them. O ma respect them.
Yo.
What yes, it's young to in Malawi, the president of Malawi, in the castle, Obia COVID some poor anateku afan Obian, Obechinatu. Ever since the Mentis African leader be at Macasabita. I am throwing this challenge to other African leaders. I am throwing this challenge to other African leaders. Malawi there. What COVID can be other African leaders, but one can be made. Well, we need to accept, say, yes, when Yama Bakwanam Yenubi, Ebia, Yanshani, Yanyama, the Fiatin Yabofon, our Belgium. What is the way forward? How do we get out of this mess? Some answer, yeah. Oh, being Cassan Tubi, former Chief Justice Abekasa, Yenim Man channel. Yeni, well, the other been with Japadia channel. But who was Japadia channel, Kora Sebi. Obetima yom unu opinion. Yen tien woman call Piketian. Let's respect them. Let's respect their views. Let's respect their sensibilities. I am paying for. After all, I get him say kabi. Mama so mean kabi. Democracy.
Hey, bedwase.
Monka to kuja tabla kwa sasa ni misipa na semo. Wampacha wa me you say free no to free na comment na some say you
yeah sure say sabre otie nti wate san kreda da
he's a human being ekesame me buafuda aka say ti obi oso buafuda obi buafuda ne oye na anu me we na enye emma na ho fe no nko baabi emma ni media nko baabi because oh I am sorry for whatever I did. I think it's good. They should do that.
Yo yeah bedwase
you also that
Lawyer Obri Boahen, lawyer Nana Obri Boahen, and Otenica needs 100.9 was so egua. Utieno Ocean Live on Facebook and I feel call YouTube and so despite media ye chegu ewoho ye be concern for frosona yakwa kodi enkomo ede afaho na mekai wo accept nitafem e chegu live ewo ship house wo Abeka Junction enkran haya ena Etra eguse ya yira Arias ye aha Jo odamiado wono ena wiei wo bomi chidom ewo ahase ye hwe se yensa ebetimi aka honorable ano dom prince wo madreji na shebedwani na ono so enkomo bi e wo hono mo no yɛne no etimi abɔ na yɛhunu yɛnim na yɛatoa so akɔ yɛn anim. Yeah, was your needs 100.9 was so a gua would see an anki say ne honorable and not on prebedi and common and so and common me and masokra na a someone ne ya baby sinocosona ya bohon and commono medical bosses debt exchange program no eka hon bondholders pensioners one more tier and finance ministry former chief justice Sophia Kufoko kan womo hon na mo say aban timi secure 80% target. And so still bondholders no ese sika bi e ba ye and one bond bi e so ye wasenka ban etua no aban ya bunani aguso nto mo modian so betua e de amo mo yisi gini netco wo so e de grid co foka 2.7 billion Ghana cedis na sa e kai ahwe ye betimi akanya kwakohye dumsomu aban so atweniti eso opese ka no oje esoa na sa de Ghana yisika sem na adwade ho tutu yetimi akwakoye bibia ho no Yera Boachi Ejiako, former energy minister, Wakasa Diafa hon, say a mere more dame, ewo ye nim near air coson, yes, and Yakaka kono, a mu ehu, ya was so beer, we a gun and in Kwana, Juno, my Ghana one, as our ma yam, as a show, and ma or may, said the near ma ekako. It you want the uncana yamwa, will be a na domestic debt exchange, you know, yamwa bino, not 1 for ye and 2 year, come away and in coma who drop ye, and the net ye baby Sinicosonia bon combo. Na Sylvester Sapon Soprano, CPP, Director of Communications, Baba Kamu has said, Friend Museko Taylor, Junior of Free MPP Abusiamo, and also Beba, and a Godwin Mahama of Free NDC Abusiamo, and also Eba Can't Yeho. Womunya Emma Yedia, Benka Soprano Entum. Soprano. Mema Wakwaba.
Yeah, and a Valentine's Day.
Happy Vows Day.
Happy Vows Day. It's here day. Oh, I mean, shawarma me chocolate. And a brasso for na chocolate no gran.
We friend upon chimpeki.
Namisha, you always remember to give us chocolate on Vows Day, and that's
because I love you guys.
And it's just clear and evident, and we love you too, Mami. You're a special lady. And you're only a friend of BMZ one, no?
Yes.
Maybe so. Obana bako there.
Oh, Adumarakwa.
Okay. Me use opportunity to chia Ghana phone na DPP phone na. Na Ghana phone na say mo de Ghana for be moon shedding na the midnight is almost over.
And Ghana for shedding.
Yeah, because we are undergoing a certain nightmarish existence under President Akufo-Addo. We are experiencing a certain darkness. And as coming from the Convention People's Party, Ghana 40 as the midnight of President Akufo-Addo's administration, it is almost over, and the sun will shine again in this country, and we will be beyond President Akufo-Addo, and he will be gone from our lives forever and ever. Amen. And when that happens, there will be, work and happiness in this country, especially if the CPP is in government. Oba says here now wo can say na patropenyi be na bo ni also minister of
former energy minister.
Thank you. Here na no can say situation no I dire.
It's frightening.
It no can say Ghana fo nyina no. Yen keka yen hummum na yen susum na yen save situation so ho. And I appreciate him. Honorable Boachi.
Okay, I know the Mianam de source.
Oh, okay. Mianam
de source.
But I imagine say that's what he's also thinking.
Maybe. Mianam de source say any who be here say Ghana for nyina be so abana asinemu. Na ya boa, ya ji o minus.
Yeah, but there's a certain part of the conversation and media no you are not tackling it. You see what is happening with our economy no? Is it not criminal? I mean, how is it the case to say yeti Chrome has a President Akufo-Addo be take over no? We are nowhere close to this kind of catastrophe in our experience. No? Now, NPP for bar, Minister of Finance bar, and especially Vice President, who is responsible for this economy as the head of the economic management team, who is responsible for this disaster.
But according to Honorable Anodompe, say you, Alan Chematin, and head those
of economic management team. No. I think he's mistaken. I don't want to say he's lying. He's an honorable man and very learned. I think he's mistaken. We are all aware of who is in charge of the economic management team. Okay. It's the vice president of Ghana. And every Tuesday, when I ask about his whereabouts from my sources at his office, they say he has gone to Sefi. Me who the entire vice president, me who the entire say Yeah, I know a question here, Brother. So we have problems, and he's at the head of it. And you're for Yatao. Indeed, say you're for Yatao, you're responsible for the economy. Then the vice president is not doing an appreciable job because Oforiata is working for him. You know, in that context. And see, me feel say or say Ghana for a starting a look for who is responsible for what is happening because it is destroying the lives of the citizens of this country, the senior citizens of this country, and the youth of this country who are the future. Hey? Make us match or that will check it Russia for almost special military operation there across Ukraine now. On the 1st of January this year, 2023, Ukraine forces almost to bomb 400 Russian soldiers because they had put on their phones so our war zone and they were able to identify their location. And you know what Russia said? Russia said, well, the number was not so high, but indeed we lost some men. But we are going to hold responsible the officers in charge who are putting nipa 400 So as Ghanaians, we demand that somebody must be held responsible, especially President Akufo-Addo. You understand? And then the vice president who wants to be like President Akufo-Addo and become president, you know, when all of us are probably no longer in this Ghana. So what I say, and see, we cannot come and continue seeing your sacrifice and a Ghana be econo. Me sacrifice soprano. Omuda land cruise jari premo me meka ho obanya me na me no na tia na me di konkonte 2 series ye moade 2 series
enyaba
da bi enyaba no but we you see a double-edged sword. So what I say, on the one hand, no, we will support our country and save it from President Akufo-Addo. But on the other hand, we will hold President Akufo-Addo and his family and friends responsible. We will. They should be under no illusion. Say President Akufo-Addo, Kenu Oforiata, any Vice President Bawumia should have no illusion. Tell me, we no makwatnefie, no more we cheese in the it's not going to happen. We'll come and look for them legally. And we'll seek to prosecute them. So I say we will seek to do that. Now we will not be successful by that. The vice president and indeed President Akufo-Addo will ask them very, very pertinent questions. How can it be the case? He say, "Yeja or Maya Shamonsa, President Akufo-Addo, the luckiest president in Ghana, the pan Yanyama President Ibiu. Ane atotoye enase say or mino ejija say." And then the president is saying, say, "Oh, the econo, your Ghana for Yankika the any momo. Why am I creating such a situation way? Is nobody going to be held responsible for this? And a parliament and society honum. So parliament and me so-called civil society no yantu amonka. What about the Christian Council? Christian Council nan wada na no musi de we kroma say pa a Christo for yantu amonka. It's are they saying after having driven our economy under because some of us will refuse that, and that is why I want to call upon the youth of this country. Okay? Youth, Mr. Man.
Ready for power.
We have been ready ever since. Bagana for an testing. So na mubu say is the CPP.
Now baka so me hwe ibiem.
There be so me hwe. Na there it is a muso hwe grandpa. And do you think that, okay, let me ask you. Do you think that the CPP is capable of performing as abysmally as President Akufo-Addo? Do you think we can do that?
Looking at CPP, say they mo
yes.
So be ntimi hu se mo ba na mo ko ana mo ye.
Oba kan is a political party biano. Aya na your internal squabbling. So I say our yes internal squabbling. But interest maybe I'm in Pamere and I won't pay ukunu. What I say the etiani say CPP no. The workers here Kwani na me Musa say what about New Patriotic Party before they assumed power in 2016? Nana Akufo-Addo nkro for AK-47 any dagger any sword any cutlasses machetes and other all kinds of implements.
Say eno ne nyina mu no omo nya kwan eto omo abayi omo mpanyifo ne ade. What is the CPP doing? Because they say less than 1 year.
Sure. We are
less than 2 years.
Less than 2 years. You see, listen, we did have challenges. So I say, look, the reality is, so they say, the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress have an interest in a weak CPP. You understand? It is true. It is true that they infiltrate our party, seeking to continually destabilize us.
You know, what are you going to do?
And on American basis,
stop
say,
that thing.
so I didn't know we are court November no.
Okay.
Yeah, Central Committee meeting 2 weeks ago. We have another one in a couple of weeks to come up with a timetable. But more importantly, the MAAME can say Yantokana ye no Yanchitrio. That is said, Nana Akufo-Addo and Nkrofo here now, and some Oba power no invisible forces. We are not a violent people, the Convention People's Party. But se Ghana focus here, kuntuamu my power, ye busa Ghana for say, na then I'm power man and Akufo-Addo. So because no beyond Pentocrans and Akufo-Addo and Nkrofo or MPP mu, more power, baby ye ne. Who they call NDC so they have the same kind of behavior. So I say it is only the Convention People's Party feeding off our love for Ghana, which led us to secure independence for this republic. And I need Ghana for her and promising work and happiness. Apart from family and friends. This man, our beloved dear president, he came into office saying it's a financial sector reform. And now he's leaving office having destroyed our economy. I mean, this is unbelievable. Until we in the Convention People's Party, we are saying, true, all Ghanaians must come on board to salvage the economy, but there's a caveat. The only reason why we will come on board and help President Akufo-Addo is if the Republic holds President Akufo-Addo and his cabinet responsible. It cannot be the case, say President Akufo-Addo abamia di BIAMAH no adani Ghana butu ni say no we are no amoko say oma say go kro no amoko billions of dollars no president now there be a story about now. We need to know who is responsible for what is happening in our country. But it's any one street near public street. That's a street near Nyanidia. Street near the honor. That's a Ghana 4 boys about court now. You need bring your class your court. What mean you? This year be 2 court now. Queen Elizabeth Muncha or London and Abibisa. So I say because we don't intend to let President Akufo-Addo and his cabinet rest when they leave office. They have questions to answer. They cannot run this country into the ground and think that they are going away to collect their per diem and go and enjoy. Now, last week, I can't say, my investigation because I'm in Legon side or East Legon side, Honma. Ekofa Malcolm Abedipele side, Honma. You say young girls and then I'm honum too much. I'm here prostitution. So I got out of my car with my friend Aristo. We did some investigation. So hoba a hardship kesia elkosu wo krom hanum no ho. Na me ka say Louis Farrakhan and wo kan say or say a nation can rise forgive me, a nation can rise no higher than its women. What I say, there has always been prostitution in Ghana, but under President Akufo-Addo it is astronomical. What I say, girls need to mean high dying. And I say, me call Legon campus. And when you talk to them,
prostitution is an old-time profession.
Sure, but I'm saying, the level of prostitution going on among students, it's not only at Legon, but at KNUST and all the other universities, it's astronomical under President Akufo-Addo because of the conditions he has imposed on Ghanaians. I want to mean high dying. One plate at University of Ghana campus, 30 cities. 30 cities over. Now 30 cities, not just all the back school, not just 90 cities a day, nobody did. I will chrome her. It's me, can't say
that's what they did 3 times a day.
Okay, it says students in Podia, so much shading, Tinanka or two did 3. Would they find 2 grants, 60 cities? Obana, Comasani about war. 100 pesos. It's the American say, me year investigation, the conclusion I came to say, President Akufo-Addo is not capable of solving that problem. It's Manusino in a sentence, I'm appealing to Ghanaians of goodwill. Especially those now who work property our campuses they are young girls at affordable rates. A nation cannot rise higher than its women. Yeah, man, yeah, sexualize you and everything. So we pay you just here we check from just everywhere. This is completely unacceptable. It is the Convention People's Party that recognizes the power of the Ghanaian woman and wants to place it where it is. Where it needs to be on a high pedestal. So why would they not go for the Ghana for guests? Okay, Manuesi.
Meda soprano sapo Sylvester and Oten and Kana. Mama, me mwakwaba. Happy Vows Day.
Thank you very much. And may the good Lord continue to bless you.
Amen.
It should make you continue to be the woman you are.
Amen.
And continue to touch a lot of souls.
Amen.
May the many people that you've touched them come back and say thank you.
Amen.
But my dear,
Yes.
me wishi Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo, and so happy birthday.
I just.
Me wishi no because, and Adebako strike me, and World Chocolate Day, Anambra.
Sure.
October 2017, President Nana Addo Kojina Kumasi. During the World Chocolate Day, that same day, now you celebrate the 70th anniversary of the establishment of Cocoa Board. And a president, a catcher, Ghana phone na say, Yatu aba man no. We make sure say Ghana kolani na from primary school, ecosi secondary level. Every day, one child. One chocolate.
Or one hot chocolate.
And on the beverage, one child, one chocolate. Intimate for we feed the kesi away so. Maybe not on tie. But MPP ni awodo MPP do Ghana no. A utie me no manen tu na na Adodanko Akufo-Addo president say. Me jina Ghana primary school for and secondary school for name.
Makai no.
Because mo ye onananom grandchildren. Na makai ni say sa promise no. At least he should do something before he dies.
No, before he leaves office.
No, before he dies in court, which signifies before he leaves office.
No.
Nana can promise. As for promise, we there. Japan chow. I make sure say obey so. And then you want chocolate day, so I want to take this day. Na me dia kind. And the second point before. Honorable Sophia Karen Akwako Endra a very good gesture to your former deputy constituency women organizer. Nyankopon eto nsa efre no after your regional election. Nyankopon ya adum na adum edum yen come this weekend from Friday to Sunday and e ba koye na eyi na ya pene kurabia. Ewo Ashalaja baby a ye friend no Kwame Anum. Ehọ na ye be ye yie no ebi o mesie ni de minim but ehọ na yie no ebe koso endra onya akwenya edi some present and past executives enim eko present some assorted items na sika say or the eboa ebusua no na omfa en support eyie no de ma de awaye no eye medeni na ma eni say Honorable Sophia Karen Akwako atuna no tuo say onko parliamentary primaries ewo the current constituency a owo a midi ne ho adanse pa no but wa kire say oye maame pa odwene ne mma ho because you be a why na adwene say onko biom no he or she would desert the constituency what you say all for the kura mpo nya den entwa nsam behwe yen but onu de emfane ho the only man say odone manfo say obeko say onko the ss oye no endra waka akoye si obeko ewo ayawa so central nyagopon ya adoma 22nd the party ni bie for nomination a hono ba akofa forms eno na ma the gesture she did yesterday no eye me de obebri anka ombetwa omachi a kire constituency no nyagopon enkosoa ento ne nsa ewo ne dwuma so no make sure say she never lacks. Mi Ghana phone now with Genesis chapter 6 verse 3. The Bible, the Holy Bible saying.
Genesis chapter
chapter 6 verse 3. Also, so the Lord said, my spirit will we will definitely go one day. And that is why we must leave a good name than riches. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
On what?
Concerning issues on board.
Oh, okay. So, debt restructuring, right?
Sure.
Okay. Before I go straight, I mean, chia with your phone now. I mean, can't you surprise no say? NDC4 has not infiltrated the CPP. Ka en common is answer munja eka because mugusu kano. Namu did the integrity and intelligence of the individuals are. Omo fi CPP about the NDC. Because obi be anywhere obe prochi any individual e omo party mu.
Omo na do omo pe.
Omo na do omo pe etena see hu say aha ebeboa won nti yenye den yenko e about ideology and our CPP na NDC a we are all socialist party nti say we are socialist yes please nti say ofi honum ba it doesn't mean say we are infiltrated. The word infiltration is a wrong word to use over there. What word? The army person make on this debt restructuring say man biama and then Makai say finance minister say about 80% of Nkrofo are more expected to be signing into the domestic debt exchange program no assigning in. Good news to abina in the oil debtor to bondholders no. And I'm a boy. Good news. But me believe so much in abina because put here continuous and the then okay carbon figures of 80% no are questionable. But you be ma buy no emre because definitely data dey say nyin sen. They be no one day be dey e be pie. But mama speaking to the 80% no. Mandema say 80 ya da nyame ase. Because yen the NDC yen tena se ma economy ni engu ya se konfobofo a boni oti kro se krombo no. Ebo a
oshankom se krombo no.
Krombo no a ebo a otimubi. Inti se sadia ye da nyame ase. But ya be ka kire aban ni se mandema 1 ese se aban ni timi esua lessons ya be ka se otwi mu
ya ade
ese se otimi shi ese otimi nya suahunu bi because nipa dodo a ebi mo force won ebi mo promote ama omo their Ghana for expert in say the government will learn a lesson because obibio any baby what am I saying the court no you see into say you are going on record because as for disaster and accident there and found say when you be paying the one show here a sambe babium that's the first thing. The two ni say abandon bondholders ni say any force who are individually person will be signing to the new bond no you can opt out. I'm almost shed those individual bondholders ni say anytime be a coupon or in other words interest no ebe ready bia no abai na ready say obe for fulfill ne part of the obligation ti ye be sra abai ni say sa promise no de ama won a omo sign to the DDEP no to do part of the obligation maka in krata because the book it is about nti sɛ wa ɛyɛ ne bi mmara you are part of the obligation nti ɛsɛ aban no hu sɛ the offering is an illegality.
But so when we say government bonds, no, there are risks
Sure.
also involved.
Sure.
A cut me, baby,
Sure.
to me see.
Sure.
It may be a situation, no, and ne, a by finding itself.
Unim, the who go through the contract act of this republic, I will say, I mean, who call into contract because a nipa mienu apam na yapam no. Nipa ba ku ntimi sorry preko pen ka se me de me fa sse me ye no me nye. Do you get me? Because two nipa mienu na abab together. If there should be any revocation of the contractor, as I say nipa mienu no ejitum. Ubakaya, emra ban ni person introduce this domestic debt exchange program no. Omo etro koma the legal advisor of government, Attorney General. Say on to one full. Ewo ekwan a ombefa so ombeye. And I say the ombe so mo ye no. And na mra kwan so and I say na mra kwan so. No take you time kind the advice from the office of the Attorney General. Obe so no kasa ka say the ombe so omo ye no eye illegal. Eye illegal. Ana me boa. But aban no entie that legal advice because na ya ban ni say ono ya ban but the American say tempenso ya bedunu any amendment abi ba ya ka say for asia enye force what is due you omo de bema wo until that is not the risk aspect you get me omo in the risk aspect but when omo Udu amede me de bema nti mi gina those who have been signed up to on the 17th are buying the needful. The next point
before you go to the next
okay,
point,
no problem.
Say concerning even a former Chief Justice Proud joining when mama epikete. You know, Gabia Sarawach, for instance, I can want some. As I dear no, as they say, on my reforming, on my instead of next year first, and that is not how it is now. On my system, it is a muna or masasano. Upa, ube joining, pencil swa, ube chon, ubi a me for so such in chance that never joining. Into the beef, and I say, more problem. A offense, one who does now more epicketing. On who reason here say. Omo eko pekete because o pekete ya you picket based on adie bia e dey ba ompe onso and na be pekete against but in this instance no government assistant niemem that the omde ba enye sa na tie say omo akotena say meetings upon meetings ama niemem assistant it why the picketing
me call the news but me coin na me family the nsisi but me call the number ba me the news don't worry you see the say Gabi Asaroche da kon eti ase ne say picketing a part of your labor act. Inti diomo ye no say entia mrabia. Then he has no locus. Say obe complaining about diomo ye no. Okay. Because picketing a part of your labor act. Your constitutional right as well. You get me? Two, there is a gap in so tia say individual differences. Untimi nkan kire ne say oh, can a casaboy a day? Ashen because all Yantin in Kaya, you
but do you think that there is something beneath? I need to know. I say, yeah, by force, Opa join the Opa sign, Opa men sign, you know. They foresee, Sebia, there is something beneath this. Okasa own sign here, Ebia, there is something behind it.
That is, and then I near ma. As I said, Minu, you dream, na yenjai the people like Gabi Asaroche Dakwa. Oso onka aban no. But you see bibia be ko wu a okokra no. You get me? He should stop talking and I'm very happy the kind of answer I think Enne Anandra former Chief Justice the man say only time man people like him he has no time for them. Uni meti a video, no the ba me team. Daddy Lumba, ofun a cancer phone in your moon, baby, or say, only Preco ND Agro. That portion of the music. A hundred ba me team. But my team justice person or chair Gabi say he has no time for him. Or you're nobody, or you're in quote, or you're useless, valueless. Into on wasting the time. I want to show. Do you get me? The baby. What am I gonna say? Yeah, the nti adenti na yakọ bre ekọ ahodie mu na sika ya de boy ho bra tondro etua light bill no eno na ban no person de nsa eka. Do you get me? And it shows you the insensitivity of wickedness of the government. You see, man, as I said, pensioners. They are just living on those monies and it tells you how wicked the government is. As for God be there, my dear, or you will be but and you are buying this it's never a panacea to the survival of this economy. Share the whole of COVID fund, Saprano. And this is what I say in the COVID fund are Ghana.
I am saying, I am a performer. I am saying,
yes, 151. Maybe because
Godwin Mahama of the NDC. Sylvester.
Well, I mean, sure, Godwin. Really nice to see. Nice shirt. You know.
And happy birthday, you wish him.
You say, yeah, no boys, no time, boy, now can't cast actually now. Wakwa to say MPP for no person. Bemani Bema Kodana, Junior Saniman, your man. But I wish you the best today, bro. I'm just not going to say Happy Valentine's Day to you. You know. Oba nyame ya adoma wo ho okay say a couple of weeks ago vice president no he left the economic situation I want to mean solve Ghana no jato nchen and oba be kan about rent. Of course there are some who say that and also can
Ministry of land works and housing woman is spearheaded and now no dey call lunch cake.
Okay. Anyway, the reason I mention it is because I have a better plan than the vice president's plan. Yes, and is? Next week, no, numbers, because vice president, no, so why no numbers, gentleman, so an economist. Despite the fact, so making wild statements, so I arrest dollar and any idea, I don't know. I respect his, PhD, and I want to tackle him with data, irrefutable. And next week, maybe the numbers, so that I can come and eviscerate the vice president's fantastic projections on his rent program. Okay, now na me person make a debt exchange program in Huasemi. So people have come here a lot on radio, all the radio stations, media houses, etc., to do the economics of it. So the economics of it now, I know the economics of it, and I want to leave it to the professional economists. You know, most of whom have brought us where we currently are. I must add. What I say, economists no mukuku school or Harvard, any Yale University near the I don't know money I be doing. No. So, I miss President Kufuor's economic minister. Your car baby no penny be Banredu. Exactly. God bless his soul wherever he is. He's the kind of economic minister, finance economic minister that we are looking for. That we thought the NPP was overflowing with when they said that they had the men. Then okay, it is a siano. Obana me person me say Chief Justice herself no. Why you involved in this issue? A very, 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 very important development. And I assign a signal kesiye. So I say because the Chief Justice was a part of the government not too long ago. It will name the ecosopan and he says, MAAME Chief Justice are pejanumu every fear ba outa. Then there's something big time going on. And then more importantly, she addressed the issue of Gabi Otredakon in the Flagstaff House and in the government. And it's very, very important that the former Chief Justice of Ghana pointed out to say, who is so, for me, it is a certain abomination that the relative of the president of Ghana.
Abomination in what sense?
Oh, gee, it's a constitutional abomination. I do not see a place in our constitution for someone like Gabi Otri. He doesn't fit into the structure.
Who is he, Ankasa?
That is the point.
What is his position?
Only position.
All the study. I did be a buying person or introduce. Be the first person. Friend, wait. I did be a buying person.
Me time no.
Don't worry. Only the first person. What hinty on. Focus on can buy no one. People will tell you no. Focus on can also they will tell you no. Into original. There's no look.
Yes, no. And the most important thing for me is about you. Once last week now I say who say me President Akufo-Addo asem. That is a fact. I admire President Akufo-Addo. Me I follow every word President Akufo-Addo says because we're a very experienced man. And the government no na to assume, but I think the man still is worth his weight in gold. What I say. And for me, and one of the reasons that I hold President Akufo-Addo in high esteem and place him on a high pedestal is because of his sense of constitutionalism or a constitutional scholar. And here, Yami Bebre, president or a constitutional scholar, Etimia Kofa Gabi Otriaba Betna so, and will make you wild effusions. Okay, sir, said you're by heart. Oh, and a president must have in a cause. There must be a constitutional anomaly here. And the Chief Justice now out. Abeka say Gabi Otriaba is a nobody no. I challenge the Chief Justice and judicial constitutional scholars in Ghana to define the position of Gabi Otriaba in the context of our constitution. And if he is acting illegally, then we should move to prosecute him, if possible. That is number one. Now, number two is a new patriotic party. Osunu party. And another party. Na Chief Justice here a demonstration now over Ebekasa Chief Justice by heart. And generally, Gabi Otriaba has turned himself into some kind of spokesman for the MPPR or making generally wild statements. And I know who social media guru be for Nana Akufo-Addo. But more importantly for me and other Ghanaians, from a constitutional perspective, I would never have believed. You see, here me can't smash you. Me papa, he's almost 90 years. He's one of the few surviving members, founding members of the New Patriotic Party. What I say, I grew up in a house where my dad was always going on about Kofi Abrefa Busia and JB Dankwa. Some catch last time was see JB Dankwa by Kumasi, was see free came over court. None a nice shoe, a channel, smoking shoe, polish. My dad he fetishes JB Dankwa. And I thank God that it was in my father's bedroom that I found the book, Autobiography of Kwame Nkrumah, which changed my life. All the person I'm trying to intimate party, I say. New Patriotic, and my dad is a highly legalistic person. So it's a New Patriotic Party, and I have a sense of its soul, its personality. Now, New Patriotic Party, at now, I'm a Gabi Otriaba, I have party, and what that's another aspect. I'm a man who said, I've lost confidence in the New Patriotic Party. The respect that I have for their academic credentials, it has dropped to a little bit underwater right now. We are very disappointed in this party. Now, the most sad aspect of this Gabi Otriaba phenomenon is the Parliament of Ghana. Say, Parliament of Ghana, former minority leader Idrisu Haruna, profound, highly intelligent parliamentarian. Honorable But what about the minority leaders? And what have they done about this constitutional? I do a big constitutional question. Say President in the cousin, cabinet, which is illegal because I remember when Kwame Nkrumah was interviewed on Ghana TV by a certain journalist at that time, what broadcaster, journalist ne catch Aka say, or no one in the Aka or cabinet meeting.
Wow.
Yeah, and Akakachen said
he was there.
And Akakachen said, how did you know? I will never forget this. Vice President Akakachen said, how do you know this? I know not to be careful, young man. Cabinet meetings are classified. I want to know how come Gabi Otriaba has access to the cabinet of Ghana. They want the Ghana. President Akufo-Addo should appreciate the fact that the presidency belongs to the people of Ghana. Oh, he cannot be handing our presidency over to Gabi Ochri to be doing social media shenanigans with it. We refuse it. But more importantly, the Americans say, and now you're born in Paris, what in your mother to ye. And that's how we president now, young Ghana boys never bet in the street, never if you're in opposite, and demonstrate every day to let him know that we are not happy with this situation. And in conclusion, on the debt exchange crisis, don't show about problem we and it appears to have hit civil servants, any government workers, because pension now cost will chrome hanum I na yan hustlers, street guys, no more money and home come. So it is a see an moka say be a debt, the majority of the country are not necessarily feeling it because pension any ease wage any bank loan any car loan any house loan and civil servants in quantity no. So yeah, ya can intimi njibi. Enti say civil servants any say government and KOA. Almost say economy no mka se nyina emetua yate o. Ye beba betua o. But we insist on an investigation and prosecution of all criminal activities under the Akufo-Addo economic management because we smell a rotten fish. What you say? It cannot be the case to say, yo, so check here, civilian governments one Jones Oforiatta, Buzia time, and we wrote about him in the book Third World to First World, Mini Engineer Woody here, and we discussed the Buzia government or IMF Honumne Brenton Woods institution at the helm of affairs was Jones Oforiatta, Deputy Minister of Finance Economic Planning. Now J.H. Manson was seriously against the Buzia so and Omode Jones eba honum and obaba ye nyadowa so to speak. Now we move fast forward. So and by the way, the person make say Jones Oforiatta, nobody took him to court, nobody questioned him. Oba and Omoba, Minister of Finance for Omoba, the Omoba dan no master economy no maji pedia no mukofie no mukofie. As if it's remember the late Dr. Kwesiboki. Onusu to buy head the year Ghana economy he did not even write a book. He did not write a book.
A book on what?
Oba Papa he was probably the most important Ghanaian for 20 years. And will handle IMF, Structural Adjustment Program, Economic Recovery Program, PAMSCAD.
At least you could have written a
please
book.
Tell us the ways of say the repeat this idea. Now, the best friend, any Professor Kwame Nahoy, on now Otonton Yegus and the Ghana Diversity Implementation Program. Dr. Kwame Nahoy is alive. Oko threw a book last time, instead of writing a book addressing the issues of diversity implementation, he was focused on talking about other people's sexual organs. The President Rawlings will be sexual organ, and I was so disappointed that the good professor could not tell us about how he managed the economy and our diversity program, but instead, he focused on other people's sexual organs. So we want Professor Kwame Nahoy to write another book. This time, he should write a proper book that addresses the Diversity Implementation Committee. In conclusion, I want to tell my brother Mahama here that I have intelligence as communication director of our glorious CPP. I have intelligence that the NDC is infiltrating my party. Now we need intelligence.
Medas soprano and what's in Nkana my young messages kakra hono na nanka pese me de honorable Boache Jako edie no eka homa nanka ye kan nyina bom before I read the messages but send ya and just me kind messages we ba na ye de no atwa so comments appeal to no matter everything. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will break the 8 simple regards to Honorable Valentino ni Noi incoming member of parliament for Kole Klote. Hello BMZ, if these gentlemen who once upon a time were the head of economic management team and a chairman of economic management committee of cabinet led Ghana to this state we find ourselves, I believe they can stay aside for a new face like Kennedy Ohene Ejapon to lead NPP as flag bearer for 2024. Michael Edwefi Ashalaja, Mystic Wonder, and was say happy Valentine's Day. Mami BIAMAH da say, I wish you same. Was say it's a fact that it's undoubtedly fact that the Nanado Dr. Mahmoud Baumia led government is a catastrophe. How can the MPP government be so insensitive to the plight of Ghanaian local bond holders, especially pensioners? We are in this precarious economic mess because of reckless borrowing for consumption, corruption, extravagant expenditures, and elephant-sized government by this same Nanado Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia-led government. I wish my wife, Gifty Dako, and my children a happy Valentine's Day. Yama, please inbox me your number. Why? Whoa. Me menya me waditi. Mate. Rebecca sir. Please try Honorable Watara and or say or we she Madam Elizabeth Wauja. Happy Valentine's Day. Nana Kwame Nchiniu Aplaku, with a heavy heart, please permit me to tell all the MPP presidential hopefuls that if their own making, none of them has the chance of becoming the president of Ghana. Start to say their campaigns are dead on arrival. There has been a lot of political blame game and manslinging in the battle for the NPP flag bearership from their respective camps. None of them is entirely blameless in this politically divisive matter. Sadly, our NPP is profoundly divided against itself going into 2024. And Odiaba in Shraba Anelka, Ashama constituency, aka DMB Beba. NPP government remains the only party that can turn things around from the challenges we find ourselves. In Nanado, we trust. Greetings to the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the next president. Ishraba dear Enono. Please, good afternoon, Mami Soja. Hey, Mami Chocolate, thank you. Mr. Tiger Estate. It has please, the Constitution has to be looked at again, because if provision were not made to allow an early elections, if the economy is mismanaged, as we see today, if a person who has retired and is over 70 years are asked to sacrifice their money, then it means if it were some countries, early elections would be held to save the country from the hopelessness that Ghana finds itself now. As far as the economy is heading, please tell the CPB man at your studio that the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia advice is not used to work by the Finance Minister Kenufuriata. So the Vice has taken a back seat, and he should wait for the Vice to be in charge and see the good things in him. Mr. Tai Golf Estate. Mr. Tai person working in a second part, no. Or say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or your Vice President or can someone Kenufuriata ya or no air Finance Minister no. Ontie and Jama say Dr. Mahmoud wakasa sa wabre eji wonu at apahwe en wo hwe wo mo eji wase twan na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be take seat no be take wi anu ahwe say or you competent or you in charge and has onye in charge
president and or penny or part as a vice president no untimi use the powers nana because he has been invested by the Ghanaian people with those powers. What is he afraid of?
But Noah the Ark Builder inside Okomleme, please kindly help me send my cool, beautiful wish to my sweetheart, Justina Ahenewa Abena Daisy. A happy Valentine's Day. Since this month is the month of love, I hereby send her my beautiful love through you. Greetings to Honorable Kennedy Japan. Afe, please advise soprano to calm down and stop shouting. It is disturbing. He doesn't have to shout to make his point understood. Okay, what? Enoch, as Amanka say, then candidate Kufuado begged Ghanaians to try him, and today we can all testify to rate what we are facing today. False hope and excuses all over, but things keep on worsening each and every day. Even the gurus in the NPP know they have failed the good people of Ghana. NPP, never again. Greetings to Mr. Owen Kwame Frempong. Enoch, as Amaka say, Eno way if he ebaye. Lampre King Rashid, aka Tema BMW. Samolokujeto a Blackwa feels like he is above the law. Pity brim from Abrewan Corners. Good afternoon, Mami BMZ1. I agree with Honorable Frank and Odom for nailing it straight on the head of Boabin Asamoah. Why would he say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia should be blamed for the poor performance of the economy? If he knows better, he should go to the Adenta seat and leave MP to lead MP. And to say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, He is not in charge of the country's economic team.
I say he is.
Because looking at what, listen to what Abewanko guy brought in, which means I listen to Honorable Frank Anodompre. Baumia is not in charge. He's not the chairman for the economic management team. Meba muson ma beche because I mean here meaning say Ghana ya bako semu nyina vice president and they in charge of the economy. Okay, let's move ahead. I'm fact me been to us on member Facebook live on Sunko for Eddie Abegum Chow ewa ha na mention e so. Good afternoon, Mame Soja. Please help me to give thanks to God for his goodness and mercy on me and my wife Nana Oye Yamwa. Today is exactly 3 years of our marriage, and God has given us a handsome boy, Prince Kwaku Dapa Jan. Glory be to the Almighty Living God. May God bless us with wisdom and knowledge to take good care of him and his mother. Me mamunyana, congratulations. So I know makoma ne a full stop about untre no amame. Pabna Freedom, aka Billy Who Anyako. I wish you and your crew members happy Vows Day. Yeah, that's a pa. Gabi Ochredako should know that former Chief Justice is well known in this country than him. After 2024 December, who will remember him again? Fire burn him. And what they abanom. Now, my share a Facebook Live. No, so na me fakakra. Embra. Teacher Constitution, we are say I wish all Ghanaians happy Valentine's Day, especially Honorable Mavis in Cancer Board and Dr. Sewa Donkofta for Pankrono. Amisko Spelele Kaswa, aka ha kum sentwa. So happy chocolate day to all Ghanaians, especially Honorable Mavis. Honorable Mavis, how akum sen, Honorable Justina Marigold, son, and Kaswa MC, Honorable Anita Love Obo, and Miss Frederick Boachi Ajuman was quite being mischievous. This afternoon, you are having a conversation with a very smart man, Mate Fred. Chris Pofufo. So, Suame NDC youth organizer Razak Mosquito has been granted bail upon his recent comment. Ghana has a long way to go. Dan Kwesi Boche, God Almighty, please have mercy on this country. Call Ghana. I said it, that the MPP doesn't have anything good for Ghanaians. I'm very sad. Joseph Achan was Ghanaians don't make no mistake to bring NDC back. Nothing new from them. Reminds you of Dumso. Parents can't afford their children's education. Honorable Watara, no so the India Abba James Manson was Mame. Have you ever listened to any English language radio station in Ghana mixing English with any local language in any of their programs? Yet our Akan radio stations have been turned into Akan English, and this is getting worse by the day. It's our self-esteem in tatters. Oh, Jim, you know you're Jane. This one, I agree, papa. That should be a comment.
Yeah, back and forth. And James has more okay. Usage very important in language. So you bet me I can French me say speaking for myself. No, somebody brought
I know one man be or country French from Krenke to Kanka. Me ref finity. Nana. Me name say station or what?
Okay.
Me name say station or what? No kind news or kind news. Sure. Not a single moment. And I mean in encounter or ni me normal conversational or ni me dim koma or can chia or the brofo a fry.
But having said that, no, but say language is dynamic. Inti a free be coinage. Put me a coining new word and I will create a new word. So inti me person me I say language is dynamic. In about 50 years time, you know, you shouldn't be surprised. In fact, right now, Krampon, they say word bit say asopite and yet a hospital and no
I sabia.
Sabia. You can't asopite. What kind of news Okay. Me language is dynamic. Down improve.
Okay. And I'm Samuel already do Azure day and to us. Good afternoon, BMZ1. Tell the CPP man to stop shouting. Even the CPP office in Asylum Dankra is locked under lock and key. No one is there, and you are looking for power.
Mr. Sowa.
CPP, my ready for power now. And okay, my member, Kwesi Taylor Junior Akwaba. Kwesi,
I mean,
happy Valentine's Day.
thank you.
Obia wanedie. Obia wanedie.
So that piano they are not too many.
Oh. Go. Bibia boko there.
Mami anya boko.
Afishia pa. The whole of this year, I think say this is the first time.
Yeah.
Bibia the dean.
In the dean, sir.
Ada ubi chase you.
Oh. Me. Going to ne brand juma ma kwaye.
Asamo.
I'm there to me jeopardy. Binum say say me land na wo ho no. Government land. The omoba nyama jeopardy ma yesis no. And pass on my baby buno. Me free police kwa police imba.
Wow.
What I say? Area hono. Omo jin kofo de omo di ama nkofo foforo. Mo si dan e wo bebia ya je obi de.
As we speak now.
Right. It's the woman person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now who on krata ni bibia che say on enye government land.
Yes, me wo bibiara asan akọ Minister of Land and Natural Resource, Deputy Minister Bio Ho, Edim Krata Kocheno, Onoa Adarete me, Edimiako, Executive Secretary, Mr. Daxon, Land Commission. Media Kama Mudia to Omu Bibia so we say a ho and can't a government land home.
Is your banner on Bebuy?
That's the million question to ask. What I say? This year, Auntie Ama Akre say, what you are, who come cry and say, flow of fear. No, when so make cannot me corner where waterlog. So I started the whole thing, creating and constructing gutter by myself for the community. My feeling when I be motorable. I be your closest here. The way baby me see new one. I chassis from 5 feet down, concrete, and near irons and me use to know 0.20. Bigger irons, me the chassis abasro. Me documenting na me ben minim system na wo ha no nti me sheda contract offense property fraud unit but mo investigate actual kama land commission the land commission reply say me paper mkita no very authentic police omo offense omo bedru no about 70 police no mo din ba mo ho me de omo ankasa omo crown they don't respect even their own signature. Midland Commission, the crown now got a fancy president, ne a Kale Nima, Oma, the whole Ghana, yes, salutino. Ibiano bomb me document so. Mammy, me war every receipt, Biara, medical department, Bia survey department, PV, Deben, Nina. Inti, and Yaboko, the painful thing a woman, Ceciano, and Sha in Cassese radio so. And Sha, Ebiana Bonnie Bebe Mitini said, the 50 years anniversary of my wife. After 2 days, after Tikitaye Bibiano, no Mbe Sadiano. 50 years old, oh yeah, I say,
the Golden Jubilee celebration
yes,
and Kasa.
Yes, ticket. Me didn't call it to cry if you
are not Gina Nika.
Yes. What I say, no Mbe Sadi. But Obi Beka say party na was so. Me MPP ni me party na was so. Nti adentina yan hwe the institutions no. Ni omu yesesia.
They say who do you blame?
I blame the ignorant inability of the top ministers na dia ye do omu esiso omu hwe on my way. Sesia no me kokota with all my documents, government will pay the damages. Because be ready on the ground car parking. On them when I be crowd, you know. Now me be see for flowers soon. We be boo on the ground car parking in Nara. I so they and next year I made stop in Shona Bebem because it was very down. Mudi in next year I have to swing in. I say me baby ye be corner. I have to deploy excavator. Obey ye son at if you and son and Marco said the foundation is shaky and not shaky.
They say what are you waiting for? When are you going to court on that?
Oh, yes, we have started the procedure.
Okay.
I call my guys from this outside and they give me the actuals. But the painful aspect of it is that Omu ehwe han anase kro no amu be say sa de no ye kokota onye omu sika no mbe twa damages. It's about your tax and my tax. The government be twa damages na obetua asen etua even the rental period na minim say within 1 year mesi about 2-story na ma start rental. Amafo ni nam ho amu de the kiosim student at UPS omunye baby kwanda. The hostel cannot contain the intake. That's why sometimes
minim say be a Ghana your constitution e kan wo baby say ebia obi fom krafo asase no sit down do certain level a uni right says obebu e dan ne sa de ya sesen free mu ana ye ja na anya no kre bi anim sa
mami Ghana constitution says obi tina wa asase so na say obu 12 years na say one to me and complain and say litigation be and assembly new quarter or right to say about documentation no on between phone na impose o sit down do the lintel first level now you have no right unless
so
court
no.
Yes, unless court and who say the papers no kitan and say dubious way be ewom what I say mami mat
o asase na wo nso obi a trespass about asase. It's not like you are not aware. You have decided not to
talk about
it.
Wow. Yes,
that's what the law will come, the aid of that person, not you, because we are aware.
But Mrano and I said, law no nka baby I say bia so bia si woda ne dan wasa and I say mpono asase da ho ne bia oni nipa no bo hye watra abefa part of your land ni bi ene bia wasi dan wo so waboso.
No, I say okay. No, so long as nipa na trespass na we hunu from the onset na say o say o complaining. You get me? Ba wo ya nhwe han o si wie tinemu ti say 12 years as he saying and so now person be complaining. That one there is a problem there. Yeah. You get me? And they go on so about issuance of land. You share the first in time of Obia Wako register the document because sometimes you know I for no turn my way. But sometimes when you go to the law of equity, and then they actually say, what register first? Maybe what higher any down and now when the way. So it varies depending on the circumstances at stake, you know, for the law will take it on.
Yes.
Wow. And then there has been so many illegalities concerning a demolition exercises.
Yes.
Because yes, a vast land and conforces woman die a one bra. Woman so many baby am dimiti to one crying a feminine me masku huni all of a sudden then they come with the isa ye baby tumu ye bebumu diagonisa and
about government lander. And not dear. And we because a buying assassin.
Abansa si chen ankwankra bi asase.
I know no me nka so de na abansa.
Okay. Government doesn't have a land. Government acquire land for public interest or purposes. And if government refuse to use it for public interest or purposes, he has to return it to the allodious owners. What I say? It's government so we just say no one find yenya wo hwehwe wa ye no a or so we send the manura.
Medase P Mr. Taylor as a mayor alusu before cause let's be economic crisis honorable Boache Ejako Akabi ese de way nim no in fact ehu e sase wo Eja Taylor also honorable Boache Ejako Akabi se ne way nim no ehu ano ohye o se ebohu cause niema enkoyie sa pepepe. Looking at that debt exchange program and bondholders are one more tree aban nine and yam pene efa he ko see here no when the honorable Boache Ejako be ya dwene say that is the situation as you say you headed towards
mami chia etiefo na me ma mu nyina Valentine Day ene mia me yere Joyce Amatela Mrs. ene medwuma form wo fie ni MPP form ayewa so yin as I say, you dream pimpenswa. I mean, that's the economy and your party, the entire nation.
But it affects everyone.
Yes. BBC said this pension for CKR or person mode a year way no. Aha and ya abroach abrochen your age home. Government to take care of the ages. Until even some war baby camp na some more na government to show mo crown or more pensions and other things no on themselves government to show munti he has this thing a power over it say on no all you sue or more pension crown as a debt exchanger on them say yeah show more hospital yeah more nti it doesn't affect them but hano nipa wa kwa pension no ono an no senso hwa no ho o hwe ne yire o hwe ne mba so onyi den obedemu a o senso etua light bill ekohwe for say den akutia rent nti eden nti say boacheja ko ka and yes me ye MPP nti it's like this year no na ye 20 million so when we are planning now within 5 years no ye be say we are not going to reduce. So you cannot depend on 20 cities now, 20 million you use it for 5 years. So investment, following for investment is the most important thing. But when it comes to consumption, as I say, ye nyina no ye bobo hu a edin kakra. Ibini abeya minim ni pekom de no. A wa bebobu mo ho say opekwan atomasase. But when the economy is good now, those things external effect about our living, no, it doesn't come. It's any no say you bom ne hu say Ghana belongs to us, not party. Ghana belongs to us. Sometimes you better you defend the party be way, but within no, it's like a wise person acting stupid outside. Sorry to use my word. Say wouldn't me answer. And then talk to public and comfort what kind different thing. I've stopped that.
Yes, and found a party war power. Come to us, so come up here with a come to.
Yes, na ye will be ya yetmiaye. Because the Siano, me first said, Maba, to me gate him, and ye member, ye didier bibiara, a come edin for 4. Can't go for no mubom say, come do no more ba ebo boomy gate. Abba pagania, many member in young holding. What I say, many member in new one holding. And to see say your dream paper soir, we have to tell the country the actuals. You have to tell the country actuals. Make me defend it. Me want some baby make me aka after economy home. But then ye ama ordinary person na onibi no. Ni hwadwono. Ibi ni Maame Sufaya Kufu. Oba out. Say na ekoso. Or you very noble person. I mean yes sure say ye ti even ni pension sika kwa na ekombede no. But he thought of external effect. She thought of external effect. Inti mpempeso ye dru no, mumme hu say ye your mind. And ye NDC, CPP and MPP. Because this am sorry a ejuma ma ye ene me mfaso no. Nkofo be the 7 ebebe me fie. Aba so Mr. Taylor nyemen yo. It seems that I'm working to serve about 7 people. Is it a better way we have to live? Inti yan hwe the economy na do. Yeah, ne betumi aye. But na ye ayam shishi any abrofocus as a blacks no your problem is say Ukraine assassinate that one. When you look at Ghana from Cape Coast, everybody ko share voter north. Ukraine assassinate the Black Act na Russia for eko ho no. Ibia na ede here. Where you can plant rice, wheat, and all the grains now, Ukraine for to supply the whole world. We have it here. Yeah, backland. We have it here. So what are we doing? What I say? And I make a choice say in government, you know, me ye minister, me ye offense MC, and I say me ye way. I'm an ordinary person. Me feel say
ordinary party communicator.
Communicator. But I say me who say. Baby, a minor and yammer party edro. On minor edro no. Or say yen I the adrin. Yet the bois. Ten ebeya or china. Wo wish of fear will be in between showers. Because make Kasa from experience. I was in Kasamas. Baby a Senegal for Omunya problem. Yes. I was in Morovia before I left to Rosso. Rosso, I was a regional director. Tema Senegal ni Rosso, Mauritania Omokono. Rosso ni baby na problem ya de. Ewo. Wuni ma sama ade kunebe. Yes, obi ni ntwi. aba we Mauritania for nyama modudia. That's the only thing. But behind the scene, no, it was that I brought from the band Mauritania for school into Senegal for no say French. Into Omuna I brought from your mudi any more administrative into almost our school draw or some account. But they cannot use any other means than Omuba call a day exploding menim na yekunipa. Menim na yekunipa. Until we have to just go back to Caribbeans. Eko rest for sanyam na ehu no. Me hu sanyam bi da. Nti me ka say nipa ho chiri too much oye ne enye. Nti me ngina party echi anasa me nkasa me party communicator. Minim say minim experience minim nyama ekeka ede bawe. Edan no me dey ato say police elusu ne France constitutional mandate. Na say okodi France executive directives, service directives. Onye political influence echa ma ekro ebo because me dey say ye for police na police be say 70 jan ebubu da wo so for another police the same people me wo me certificate me won bibia nti ehifo na ye ko nti me gina party echi na me ankasa na me ye party communicator no ye dey abia bobo metiko me wu no na sra me ka MPP no it's like I don't have a landing. The Meko Brain Chrome, Makwakuye Juma, Ekonya regional director. Nama Bamikrom, Nama Baninam Ho, 1 minim say, Saturday 1, 2, 3, equity issues. Nama Babacha radio, so I can such a look at the size of your listeners. Nama catch on so economy is good. Let me coffee my kokosu. No,
that's it. Mama,
Ajama. That's the person me bisa minua be ma say. You walk us out to say on shada end to Ghana, papa. But for the past,
Ghana?
No, for the past 7 years, 7 years ago, no Ghana.
Aye.
That's the first question I want to. I told shout out to say oftenly no on shada on tant na Ghana. Because no, I just want to establish that point because 7 years ago, Ghana you call economic crisis. Emma the NDC ehunu say it's not about the individuality, a nation. Was a chrono boy, you know, Timubi. Into the different century consensus building. At once after MPP because now Mupe Abemu Abentino. Even when Osafo wanted to play part, your man one say Musum one is so better than I see. But that century. Wait. Don't worry. Don't worry, Meko. Don't worry.
What a manegasa.
Yama Osafo one say Musobo not to the 9 see why you be in a fipa. See, a child say NDC, we don't think about ourselves. They are doing it on my name, they are more minor akoye. But 7 years on, MPP is in crisis, which what admits they are in crisis. NDC Fumpo and Kayo position say that to more echo park no so. We kept ringing the alarm bell. And I let party ni say, Mumfa Niema A B C D Engua Kwemu. As we speak, the former flag bearer John Dramani Mahama is still even calling for consultation or for dialogue. But who party ni say omupa na nyansa ni nyimde den e wo mutim. Nti wonti obia. So I agree with what you are saying, but party now udo mu a odina ho kasama won. Mpanifu a omo adwene di bu oman no don't have the wisdom that you have. Who kasa enkwati wankasa wakasa onye minister onye DC. You get me? Until still now, I say a kasa chere won wo kasa edimu ni bi. Because indeed, omo wa adwene ni nyansa, ehun say eye Ghana. Anka civil society groups, including the NDC, afraid for dialogue. What is wrong? Because nyansa ni nimdie ni Akwaafo team. Say a court table discussion ponesi ye di guo. Na mo be implemented as economy ni egru. You still take the credit. Found him. They are being hanged by omo past commentary because omo frere obi incompetent omo ka so obi money homodin and we have the worst economy in the history of this country. Me can John Mahama abandon the IMF. We never touched any bond. One I know matter government bond in ano abandon to me for fulfilling a part of the obligation. But this is the worst of this kind. No, don't worry. Me can't say much now. Person me chira say You can't exonerate yourself from the government you are speaking for and on behalf.
Precisely.
That is what you need to know. No, that's what you need to know. No, that's what you need to know. Yes. Yes, because I would have expected, say, Anka Ghana, Anka the first thing you say is say, Emra ma buying a ball and NDC so born or man yade. Then you apologize. Ufi anu ma catch and I do say on board platform. On apologizing to the NDC John Dramani Mahama. Say na meaning Mr. John Mahama can be wait to be a president before you know how governance is. That is the reality before them and then. Omanya skasi abambia investment at John Mahama energy sector. They are enjoying it and then you get me. But where are we today? You see, the boatie jakun kanina and say abayna titia pants and the economy is not good. Enunim who ye Ghana ni atiemi. Go for nipa mienu and aka assembly say ye twi adwene koso. One Ojo Alanchere Mantin. Or see, even for looking at the economy, you know, manifesto are buying MPP Benya for the next election. Two, what change our say economy in a war back as a year beyond. Now that down. And one guy saw Moka, Russia, Ukraine, and COVID saying a problem. No? Because your mammy or Muti German doesn't know anything like Russia, Ukraine.
But this language, Omaka, since the crisis.
No, I can't say natural. Sally Pammy, you know, comment. No, they can't say much. And I even in summer, Yabwabia, someone aircan. Omunina, Shadebako. Now, they are all not in government. And I'm a boy. Inti, a church or big beer or bam, beer or casabiano. And yet because he can't be a canon, sir. No, did you and your fire pete into onka. Did you hear any of them speak when they were in government?
Never.
Never. It tells you, say, I buy mumpen for Mukasanina, and the Musa Menewo. They are putting that in a situation, yeah, bre. But only one caucus or conforsical. Into on that train, or resign fear Bemua. That is when they need to speak.
And that is the cheap way out.
Inti Finako, who you got in as a UTMP, Bia. One, the any position host no ever describing a mouth. Not who baby or fiba. Not don't be surprised say obey defend the abayano. Because because I won't buy no they are can na say me born to fan. Who say abayano money who money. One can say we hear behind him. So you are an example of the like of Alan. Ya someone na boatie jakun. Who's AKWAFO of this nature?
No. Say me obia for abem and ma resign. What I say? And when you party, what you would say? The party no abem. And ye be a mikita position. Make so na me ye so na ma resign. Na make kasa itia aban anasa make nuclear.
We a party ni wunni abanum.
Yes.
The American say.
What I say? No.
That's all be one can you know.
The American na
me come Muhammad say
Mama Safa point na maybe want to train. The American say tanka wo aban ni mu ana nka dodode no anase ewo no ebi so wa no a anka onkasa se dia okasa. Ana wankasa so wagi atumu say aban no nya den onka ho. Emra ya boabia samoa wait. I am director of communication.
Empire different. Obiani said the etiteno. We were bemu. Let's a bibi kwache. And now say we are. And yet a bemu sikano na on me. Obama made intro. And as a mechanic ye. Yamiado. Ebiana. Obibaka say nya wenti. Na wu ye the own prima ye say. The whole world. When you look at the structure of the government now, you show one person on body with you. I say I'm a ministerial post. When they chamber home, near come on ministerial post. Nanda Makasa, Muslim minister, I ain't to be paid to go out. Problem my organ, no. What Bwami? Wait, no, a communicator. Wait, no, I say,
Mama, I am brand.
What I say, the American in say, Mama, nipa me and Sas example. Emra ya boabia samoye director of communication ma MPP. There is no instance okasati aban no ana meboa yes emra alankojo chairmantin ye minister wan kasa nti aban no emra boatie akun ye minister wan kasa nti aban no so the question is why now ana me kire wo say most of nkrofo mo kasa ma aban no mo defend aban no enim pass amembo na nya the encourage economy na sai but only one kasa konfo se call but immediately they leave government and no person mo kan kware I mean kire wade ba mbiama one minia ntira maka say you don't am say on shada na Ghana wa ban na wo o party na wa ban mu what's from Cape Coast Ecosi voter region voter north the black land na wo Ukraine e bia na wa and no na wa ban ni hu ye e di flashy program one district one factory e ba ye e di planting for food e ba ye and there we fa ni na atonsuom intinu say o ye party ni mapa go and remember that maybe one omu didn't know refi. Go and open your 2016-2020 manifesto, the portion screenshot and send to them. 2. Minya can send back when this midibia ya can say abine borrow for consumption. And another say borrowing to invest is the best approach. In a midibia uti and this say NDC borrow to invest in the likes of the terminal 3. Anameboa and the etuano. You borrow EDC Temaport expansion and the etuano. You borrow EDC Rich Hospital, etuano, Bank of Ghana Hospital, etuano, you the expanded Kumasi Airport, etuano. We need proper governance at John Dramani Mahama, Edigu Akwemu. You get me? If you said that, fine. But because you can't buy no, Ghanaians don't need you to come and tell us the solutions on radio. Because a party in a form of buying. This okay party no there. Make sure say your wisdoms are being implemented. My last point in the same, unim. Say about the economy, not party. It is so say party in a form of government. And now because the entire for party in say, okay, Article 268 of the Constitution. Eba yen fem agudia. Constitution it say they are all vested in the president. Into taking on behalf of the state. That means that constitutional man power say Obe making good use of the natural resources to the benefit of Ghanaians. It is a when Timia make good use. Oh, catch me. Me tea baby. My BIAMAH tea baby. Say, man, I blame me president. We should blame all of us. This is common sense. The last point, and to say, okay, Article 58.
And
the executive powers are. Yadima president. That is why we blame him and a party now forming government.
Soprano Brahma, Soprano.
Mama Crime use opportunity in Francia, a Koyo Rinchi. Where New York car wash. Car wash, papa. Koyo Rinchi program, we probably say. One day I'm in Ranuncia, MAAME BIAMZ 1. I'll check you too much.
Miss me feeling raw. What's your friend saying?
A Kojo Renchi.
Kojo, Mema, happy Valentine's Day.
New York car wash.
New York car wash, hacho. Anyhow, I car wash as a what New York car wash, Mema, happy Valentine's Day.
By the way, Ghana boys no more car wash. So you know, more yard, boys, or more bread. But car wash for no so more year or more contribution at the bois or mine. Na de akoto aeroplane. Now I win him. I nyehwe. Oba na Mahama e kan say nana buy no so they see can obeka say bia nana ntimi nyehwe. Why one or two things? Takrade port no. I must confess, New Patriotic Party has done a very good job with the expansion and modernization of Takrade port no. Once my culture say a broken clock is right 2 times a day. So watch I say na about 8. That's why I say watch na say no and opa 8 o'clock correct. And then you 8 o'clock on so correct. Intina na do no hwa ani tie ye. Nyankopon ne ho adwene si Nyankopon tum no echira no every now and then like everyone else. So na also no na ye can about say Dr. Kwesi Botwe wan churo book. And okoye. It's very important. They are discussing the previously. I'm making a point here. And na me say Professor Kwame na ahoye no book na or Troy no. It was about he was talking about other people's sexual organs. We wanted him. It's in the book, please. He was talking about President Rawlings squeezing somebody's sexual organs. It's in the book. Now we are saying that book by Professor Hoy is unacceptable. That's not the book we want from the professor. You should go and write a proper book about the Divestiture Implementation Committee. We want our leaders to write memoirs so that we don't repeat the mistakes they made. That's the essence of what I'm saying. And in that vein, I want to call upon President John Mahama to hurry up and begin writing his memoirs. And as well, the venerable, honorable Esiedun Ketia. These are important Ghanaians. Omo history no omo ni so omo ekwa no omo de kokeke. Dr. Kwesi Boatweh, look at that valuable Ghanaian na kokeke. He didn't write a book. It's unacceptable. Now let me address the issue at hand. Oba problem na ye face e wo krom hanum nyina no is because of this cult of money. Under the NDC and under the New Patriotic Party, the politics of this country has become a cult of money. Almost sum sika. Yaka say cult cult of money no. Almost sum sika ewo krom ha. It is always only about money. But because it's always only about money no. And then a New Patriotic Party and NDC no, omo making the kind of mistakes now omo making no. They see Mohammed na ha can say Boachi Eja akon honorable mo. And excuse me, mpanyimfo ni bi wo hono ma. Omo ni abamu ene omo kasa. And that's why I talk about the cult of money. By NCPP, we are more interested in the cult of integrity. The cult of integrity. So, the woman who said, Kwame Nkrumah say, or yet the kind of, he's not acting in his presidency the way like the current president is acting, or even the way President John Mahama acted. You understand? And that is because he put Ghana first. We see people who talk about a new type of Ghanaian, a new type of citizen. But I said that is modest. That puts Ghana first. Na oba Tesiano minia MPP patcho udini bio forgive me. Taylor say na Boachi Eja akon honorable te Ghana fu nyina no yensom that sem na ato yate na ato yetrim but utu momonefo no na utu okra nsofo. The point of the matter is that the Ghanaian economy didn't just suddenly get up one day and walk into the ditch na a woman no. Some people took the Ghanaian economy to where it is today. We insist, say the Minister of Finance should be investigated and possibly prosecuted when he leaves office. Indeed, Parliament and the leaders of this country should take note to say, we expect for the continued peace. Taylor now work as Casamance province. Our Senegal and Antokwan Enipa no ahochire stage bia. It gets overboard. Like I told you, being from the home of a founding member of the NPP, growing up, I grew up hearing J.J. Rawlings being demonized. But some shed the cost for President Akufo-Addo government. Now I can understand why Rawlings came. Now I don't advocate another Rawlings type of 31st December movement when President Liman was sleeping with his wife in his bedroom and they went to his bedroom at gunpoint and stole his presidency from him. That's not what I'm advocating. But I'm pointing out, like you did, my friend Taylor of the NPP, it turns into an explosive, it becomes something like an explosive device. In the interest of our country, we are calling on the politicians, the leaders of this country, the Christian Council, for the love of God. We expect to say, Honorable Minister of Finance, we expect a forensic investigation of his activities and potential prosecution, not only of the minister, but also if there were instances of members of the civil service. Matia. So, who is responsible for this situation? Because the American say economy now I say no, it is not force majeure. Okay. Force majeure. A act of God. To say earthquake, that is not what has happened here. They are happening with the economy of Ghana, and it's a conscious decision by Mr. Oforiatta, Ken Oforiatta, Honorable Minister of Finance, who has worked out in the Ghanaian economy underwater. Eti mehu say the MAAME can question and say we should try as Ghanaians, say a politics, and we will change it from a cult of money to a cult of integrity. And then in a sentence, please bear with me. In a sentence, we also want to know from the New Patriotic Party whether it is legal, whether it is legitimate that Gabi Ochiri seems to be going to cabinet meetings. Cabinet meetings are state secret. If Gabi Otri is going to cabinet meetings, we want to know if he's got clearance from the security agencies. And if he's not, we want a prosecution. We are tired of this man. Thank you very much.
Mama, close up. Under 1 minute.
Meanwhile, we feed the case away, so now encounter all sympathizers. Say I'm going to come this weekend, and my sister, now deputy women organizer in my constituency, person of Salome, Ayikan. Nyankopon to some friend proud to your national election this weekend. Okay. Quite all sympathizers. I mean, country Ghana phone in say, you're practicing democracy. Yes, Anka. What we don't expect is what will happen looking at the economic crisis. Yeah, no musuo entry or pay. Mi bro biano beka sabiano. O hwen the governance a. Na wa hwe 7 years ago ya catch us John Mahama embo ne homodin. Patoto ho na hu say John Mahama at least one year crampo no. He is extremely better than Ende Amemua.
Thank you very much, Mahama Godwin out here in Kana Taylor.
Hey, Mami. Sisiano, we have to educate ourselves. America. Old leaders.
Under 1 minute.
Old leaders. President Ifonyi, they belong to the state. They attend cabinet meetings. Mistakes on the year no. What me advise the current leader. But what me I ebumaino amba omaino mu fotimemfo no eho atomo. But this is the country and yamani pakuni fear egoswa he become an enemy to the coming president. Tanyeme no tiehwe. Ne jai politics na yama kwan abeda finfini. Your constitution emma nimpa ba ko se me na me wo tumi me ye bibia. Look at what what you were saying about the constitution. The land and the mineral resource, you invest to the president and sana on the nation. These are the things that we should tell the people.
Okay.
And
thank you. Thank you so much. Azidaka Sian Common Panyufo and Obabwa Mema Yeden Komachene by Godwin Mahama of the NDC, Kwesi Taylor Jr. of the NPP, and Sylvester Sapon Soprano, Director of Communications of the CPP. BBA telephone lines now to 0302243540 0302257902. Obetimi Afre now so do adwenche Abba. Hello, good afternoon. Eba Jodi ni baby Afrefi.
Ame BIAMAH soja.
Alaji, yanko, happy Valentine's Day. Yo, yanko.
Ya, me asama me kanese. Kana fonya butre. Nana do dan kwa kufado. Wa beye BIAMAH ye pa. Maybe me kanche NDC ni se. Emra nana do ye wo opposition. O si ye man okunya na senior highway obeye le free amaye. Don't zaman mama kata kase debi yebenya skawai enne se yenyina di hu faso enti o yi afia ye kan no yema bebre anana do ye no onu na Ghana for begina so na ye break it no na Ghana kwato fa nto mapafla
Meda Sipi Alaji Meda Sipa. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Eba Jodi ni baby Afrefi.
Asami gaskia de na bom na mse favim ko
yanko.
When the man Michel Nino Fire Bomagana. Now, Billy Mikase, MPP NDC. Or money in Nipa, or my time I had the swag Siapa or my Ghana. That's got a few partners taking me to MPP NDC free or my swa. Like a any Saudia. Come, Africa, other parties, no. Come on, boom, a yabako. Nakomusenka, ye pesquetruno. Naka pati nye bakwa naka yiba ko sese wo na ko jeri ma ka yin nkan ke ntuma bako naka ndine MPP ko mpo be omba bintina naka next time naka babbe mu naka ya ma obako fu from Los Angeles kan ndine MPP ko ma party so piem so mo e consider am my Ghana am say obi be fa ya NDC MPP obi be fa NDC MPP e dey na high
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Acho Udini baby Afrefi. Yes. Hey, Intazo, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh.
Beba be Jimmy chocolate pe.
Me message say. Expenses the bear of Valdi na no. MPP be fa nka.
Jaka na me home pa cho to aso.
You
So yema me akum sika so fi ba ko pe ena chema wan yayi honorable Anita Obo ena na no kofi wo na wo chia pa sister yina yanka ho down so my Ghana ye emancipation and the reverend padia MPP aban twado mo break age o sande then time be se sabanya we baba tna bam no so enti endis wo ma bam da na hwe juma mpuntu juma MPP aban wole ye na Akufo-Addo oyini mpefu obo I think MPP the best government so far you be that. Let's support MPP. We shall be second to none. We shall be emancipation. We shall be the benchmark.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Eba Jodini baby afrefi.
Pacho Jaffa ni me kasa Africa ma oil refine.
Jaffa yanko.
Ambia me hane adwuma pa odi ma oman.
That's it.
But what share your boss nyame bo afeda 14th April so obema ya said yes.
So men am say.
O ba sha se no de so ma record aso nya
mo eduru ho anu abo playback
papa e de se me come asem so aban yi obai ti a wo pe wo man mu ha o opposition onu amu di ka se so oni se na sika na o dada obai no so obejima na niema o pe ye de ma no obai se nti ayi ko be mobile money na o se etimu start obai bank nketo o se nti or he said the bank no more rule now. As I say, what can be able money about your man, Hokwan. Your opinion, I the man. They say, your man, before near Papa 4, and there were 4 Muda Bruce. Our person side on and Sako Cow. I can't go with the say, Miss Remico. I say, how girl I want in if you ratty. The BBA will pay our the mouth. Or say, if I'm about school man, the biscuit, I will only biscuit you want to buy me. What's the name?
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Eba Jodini baby afrefi.
Obagada.
Of MAAME one yanko.
Ena ewie wo bojuma. Mfenchi mo tin, ema Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Dedi BMZ, ono bobo echeja akwa kasa wa kire na adwen. Inyi na oman ni ye no oman na yehwehwe. Nti na ye beboa na ban na timet meyi amoman Ghana ayeka behwe. Na say yes na say ba fine say bitafa cho yo ni na refi no say ono ane to fa eni. Nti de beboa ma ban na timet ona na na ese timi ye de boa amoman Ghana timi fa na ntu penfra. Dedi biamzi oni nyamenye.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Ejani Moniana.
We did offer K.
We have read Matrico part 1 and 2.
Okay, new press station.
Okay, it's you.
You know about my mama happy Valentine.
That's it.
Okay. Me bo more holding in Ambasso. Now me but I'm keeping no see a friend saying.
Your friend no Eja Kwesi Taylor Jr.
Oh, you gentle too much.
No.
Communication. I was a Coco TV so. Onko TV so on your radio no my and Onko TV so. Once a casa be or cut fat, but once I was so yes. Radio no bar or 1 yes. I was so good TV so. Let's know. Or about radio so about man on yes. Mammy you are Jefferson. Mamma Saki, Tiana Bicuma Central, Honorable Mutisabo.
Let us say, let us see. 1 year.
Fire. Akufu. Or then they say they were a hero, Mamo. Yes, a woman, we are, and this was in the dinner. Akufu carried doing in another Niano. And before said yes in the dinner, Mutia tray, only jelly woman. No, you must move a Kunombe and the neck, or must be, by many a hero, Momo. Yes, you got the kind. Can be a small can. No, I don't even say your force. Opa na wo ye, opa men ye. When those anybody kaya, and I gave you added, and I gave you to say. Mama work as a CPP ni CPP party na way. Party na go.
Mo Medasipi. Ebusi afo amegina kwan so na dwumade ni nyina bawie ye. Asadaka se nkomo bibia onya abre etie ye. Wa mo send text messages ni ade ye da mo ase. Monkoso ane ye ntena me sorry so la mic ba beji adwa. No agye entata de yen akofie. Kopembra no nsia bebo no nsia boy de no nsia kase bo no every peace 104.3 ebebreo. Ochanya me ya aduma me wo fada ka brefrem po manso ozio mama mudu on na beje adwa na wode me manti aba medin edema me BIAMAH AKWAFO betimi afrem BIAMZ 1 anase MAAME chocolate because today is Valentine's Day or National Chocolate Day. Inti chocolate ni dia wuhia me nko ade ya mema bi demo wanhia me na ade eche dia asa eda munyina se emamumo